Hey everyone, it's John here from Hot Take Hockey, back with another video, and this video is going to be potential trade targets for the Montreal Canadiens leading into the trade deadline. So, unless something crazy happens, I think the Canadiens are buyers, or at least they want to buy. And I think for Bergevin, he's feeling the pressure. No more Claude Julien. He made the move. Ducharme comes in, and now Bergevin, if anything, if things go south, he'll be the next one on the hot seat. So he wants to make some moves to improve this team. So I'm going to go over some moves. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. I hope to see you on the channel more. Please smash the like button and leave your thoughts in the comments section. So let's start with defensemen. So these are just a few defensemen I think they could target for different reasons. Mattias Ekholm would be the perfect fit for the Montreal Canadiens. I know they've been getting tired, well, in terms of fans, they've been getting tired of guys like JAROD being slow on transition and not, I would say, contributing to the breakout or contributing to the transition part of the game. I think Ekholm brings so many different aspects to this game, whether it's the defensive side, you can jump on the penalty kill, you can even be on your second power play unit, and he's just so good on the two-way side of things, both sides of the ice. So this is a guy that's not too old, early 30s. I could see Ekholm being a fit. Montour, pending UFA, I could also see it being a fit in terms of he can play both sides. He plays on the left and right. He's a right shot defenseman. I could see him coming in terms of a scenario where maybe you bring in a guy like, okay, maybe I should wait, but Eric Stahl like is one I'll talk about. But the Sabres are a team I could see the Canadiens or a bunch of teams trading with. And Jarmelson's a guy that I think a few teams will look at. He could be on that bottom pair. He's a Stanley Cup guy. I think it could be a fit. Other D-men I just wanted to list. I was actually thinking of like a mock trade of, if you're really frustrated with Ben Chiarot, maybe you bring a couple guys from Pittsburgh, you send maybe like Lehkonen and Chiarot to Pittsburgh, or Chiarot and Byron or something, right? Marcus Pettersson, 24 years old, $4 million cap hit. It could be a fit. I'm not sure if it's the best fit. That's why I'm saying other D-man. Just depth guys, Ben Hutton, Michael Del Zotto, Anaheim, Columbus. We'll see what happens. But I think in terms of depth guys, those could be guys that, you know what, they have the ability to move the puck. Maybe they're just on the taxi squad, whatever it is, but I think they're options as well. All right, top 9 forward/center. So this one's interesting. What I'll say about this is I don't think Montreal needs like more like just top 9 guys. Like they have enough guys that are not superstars. So in terms of this fit, it's more of just like if it's not too expensive. So Eric Stahl could be a fit in terms of like, is he going to be doing better than Danault? Or like Jeff Carter could be a fit because he's a veteran. He can play both the center and the wing. Adam Gaudette, another one, younger. I could see Virtanen being like another fit for a team, but I'm not sure it's the Canadiens. I'm not sure Gaudette's one, but maybe who knows? I think the Montreal Canadiens already took Toffoli. Maybe they take Gaudette too. I don't know. But I think Eric Hall is another one that it's one of those things. He can play center, he can play wing. It might not be too expensive. So again, I just wanted to throw these out there. These are names that will probably go for other teams as well. But this is what I could see being a fit or being a need for the Montreal Canadiens. And I've talked to a lot of Habs fans that have missed a guy like Nate Thompson, for example. This would be like your Nate Thompson, I would say, replacement. Brad Richardson could be an option there. Luke Glendening could be an option. He's like #1 in faceoff percentage right now. And Derek Grant. I mean, Montreal saw him firsthand playing Philly in the playoffs. And Philly acquired him as a rental. So I could see Derek Grant being a fit. Richardson, I think, was hurt. He's like 35. So that would be like the pure like equivalent of basically Nate Thompson and what he brings. So yeah, I think those are options for the Canadiens, bringing in a fourth liner. I will say Corey Perry's been great. The fact that he was on the taxi squad, he wasn't getting time. He's looked great, man. He's put up goals. He's been just an agitator like he is usually. So, and he gets in front of the net. And elite forward, again, I think this is a reach, but we know they've had conversations with Hall. I actually love the potential of Mantha bouncing back with a better team. I think right now Mantha's value is not as high as it once was. Same with Raquel. And I think a team could take advantage of that. Throw a first, throw a decent prospect. It might be worth it. So I'm not saying it's going to happen now. This might be a trade in the offseason, but the Taylor Hall one's interesting. But I know a lot of people think Taylor Hall is the worst in the dressing room and not going to contribute to a team. But I think otherwise, I think he's a guy that whether you want to throw the crazy expectations at him, if he's still putting, let's say, 12 or 13 points in a 20-game stretch, that's not nothing. Especially if Buffalo can retain half of it. expiring deal. It's not the end of the world. And I'll just throw in some top 6 wingers here. Victor Arvidsson, who's been in a lot of rumors lately. When we were looking at Nashville, it was more Granlund, Haula, Ekholm. Now it's even Arvidsson. I know Forsberg's been in there as well. Granlund and Tanner Pearson. I think Montreal and Vancouver could be trade partners. I know maybe there's a little salt there with the Toffoli thing, but I think they could make a move. Pearson could be a realistic one. Maybe they want more offense on that left side rather than like maybe Lehkonen or Byron, but I don't know. I think for Montreal, for me personally, my opinions in terms of needs are they need, I would say, maybe a better left shot defenseman. A guy on the fourth line that can be versatile. I like Jake Evans a lot, but a guy that can be that Nate Thompson for you. And the superstar aspect for me is just tough right now because you have guys like obviously Suzuki. He's going to be really good. Kotkaniemi, he'll be, for me at least, probably a second line center. Or maybe at the most a second line center. And then you have a guy like Caulfield still coming. Like you have these guys coming, right? But it's not there yet. So is this a move you make in the offseason? They're still waiting. And it'll happen eventually where they have that star on their team or they get that star on their team. But for now, they're more of that balanced. Like I would compare them maybe a little bit to like the Islanders team of last year. Like I could see this team making the playoffs, win a couple rounds, possibly win a round. But do they have that star player, or do they have that player that can get them out of bad kind of stretches? And they blamed Julian. They fired Julian for their bad stretch. But what happens if they get another bad stretch? Who are they blaming then? Is it Bergevin? Or is it just, we don't have a star player that can take us out of this? So that's where you just got to rely on your goaltenders, Allen and Price, to stand on their head and to play well. And I just want to give a big shout out at the end of this video. Obviously, rest in peace to Walter Gretzky. Really sad news. I did want to just show the shirt. So to everyone that stayed till the end of this video, this was the shirt I got signed when I met him. Got a picture with him. I met him a couple times. I mean, you're not really going to hear anything new from me from what you've been hearing from a lot of people. Just a really down-to-earth guy. He took time I saw a lot of people. So, mad respect to Walter Gretzky, just the dad of hockey. And I just wanted to say that at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. Smash the like button. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. This was John from Hot Take Hockey. A lot more videos to come. Peace out.